thing that I think is important that is not being said is absolutely, I've advocated for transit equity, and when I first came into office, it seems like forever ago, with House of Delegates, the red line was on the table and it was discussed and planned for all that time, and Hogan came in and wiped it right out. Here's what I want to say that's a little different than everybody else. That's why it's important who you vote for. So many of us say, oh, we like Hogan, he seemed like a nice guy, he wasn't bad. We questioned Ben Jealous, we said, we don't really know him, he takes all this criticism. Had Ben Jealous been the governor, the red line would have been canceled. And so that's the kind of thing you need to think about, right? This wasn't about us, we did our part. Delegate Bridges and I, just this past year, had different transit equity bills that were passed that Governor Hogan vetoed. This is why who you elect is super important. We can do our part, but it is a collaborative effort. It's a collaboration with our federal partners when it comes to transportation and roads. It's what we do, but we also need people to step up and understand that who's in the governor's office matters as well when we talk about making sure that our communities are connected and that people are able to avail themselves of public transportation that works for them.
Thank you. This is wonderful. Can we have another hour? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, next question. Next question.
Thank you, Ms. Concat. I just want to add on to this. As the president of Southwest District Police Community Relations Council, I have the peoples on Emerson Avenue who is saying that they do not want the red line coming straight up Emerson Avenue, but yet they want to bring it up the straight up Emerson Avenue if they can't put it underground because of finance. If the money is there, what is the problem in putting it underground or either putting it all the way up? Because homeowners do not want that line straight up Emerson Avenue.
Did you have someone specific that you wanted to address that to?
Sorry. Was the question answered? I'm sorry, I was talking to you. Oh, she just made a statement. Oh.
I have a question or statement as well. I'm against the red line, and I would parallel the lady's comments there, only because I saw what happened downtown. Before they put the light rail downtown was flourishing, full of life, activity, traffic, people, shopping. Now it is a dead zone, and I'm concerned about the digging and the dividing line going between one side of Emerson Avenue to the other. It's going to be a division of the community. That's my opinion. And I am against it. I'm sorry. Anybody else have a comment?
Can I respond to that?
Sure.
In this conversation around transit equity, we always make it about the red line and if you're for it or against it, when no one is talking about the need for black and brown people to have to transit from one side of the city. Our lives are totally different. We don't work in downtown. So we have to be able to work on one side of town, get to the other side of town and pick up children after school, to get back to the other side of town for a second job. We're not talking about the employment opportunities and access to employment. We're just talking about access to the red line. And again, it comes from not listening to the community and having conversations and dialogue. The conversations about bike lanes. We want bike lanes, we don't want bike lanes. Well, again, if your child lives on the other side of town, and you have to drive to get your child because then you have to get them back across town, is a bike going to benefit you? Is the red line going to benefit you? We are not listening to the communities. We are telling them what we're going to do and then making them choose one side or the other of the issue.